jury, please?
Yes, sir. My name is Teresa H. Zamarripa.
And Ms. Zamarripa, can you tell us where you live?
I live in Uvalde, Texas.
And how long have you lived there?
28 years.
And are you employed there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Can you tell us who employs you in Uvalde?
I work with the Southwest Texas College Law Enforcement Academy.
Okay. Southwest Texas College?
Yes, sir.
And is it exclusively a law enforcement academy?
It's part of the college. It's one of the programs the college offers.
Is the law enforcement academy?
Yes, sir.
And what is y'all's general purpose?
We train students to become peace officers.
In addition to training students to become police officers, is there also continuing education?
Correct. There is additional training for the officers in the surrounding areas to take additional trainings to keep up with their 40 hours per 2 years.
Okay. You said to keep up with their 40 hours. Would you explain that to us?
The officers need to have a requirement of 40 hours every 2 years to keep their licenses activated.
And you and this department help provide that continuing education?
We provide classes for them.
And is there a supervising agency or department that supervises law enforcement training in the government?
I didn't understand.
In other words, do you report your training to somebody?
Yes, sir. We report them to TCO, which is the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement.
And what records do you report to TCO?
We report in-service hours that are trainings that we provide to the officers, and we also report the cadets that complete the course, so they could also be certified officers.
And does TCO require proof of the type of courses being presented?
Yes, sir.
Do they have certain requirements for each course that is presented?
They have the guidelines that we need to follow to be able to provide those courses.
And they approve the course before it's presented, is that correct?
The courses for the BPOC program, the Basic Peace Officer.
Yes, ma'am. And how about continuing education? Do you also report to them on your on your continuing education?
Yes, sir. We report those hours to TCO.
Okay. How is it that you get your people to lecture in this continuing education?
The coordinator assigns an instructor for the class that we're going to be teaching.
And do they have to have certain requirements for TCO to accept them?
Yes, sir.
And tell us what that is.
Well, they have to have a basic peace officer certification to be able to teach a class, and then it's up to the coordinator to decide if they qualify to be able to teach that certain class.
And so tell us what your part in this work is as far as training officers in continuing education. What do you do?
I'm an office manager for this law enforcement academy, and what I do is they tell me what course they're going to have. I need to prepare all paperwork for it, and then I need to be also when they finish the paperwork, I need to verify that everything is correct and in file, and then the coordinator approves that, and then I report that to TCO.
And does TCO audit your work?
They do.
And so do y'all maintain the records that you have on training, continuing education?
Yes, sir. For in-service training, we need to keep records up to 7 years.
And that's part of the regular course of business for this department, is it not?
Correct.
And is the information provided to you by someone with personal knowledge of the events?
Yes, sir.
And do you also review, as part of your work, maybe ancillary, TCO reports? Or TCO, does TCO keep records of law enforcement officers, is a better way to say it?
TCO keeps record of all. Actually.
Excuse me?
TCO keeps records of everyone's certification.
Every police officer certification?
Yes.
And that's where you go to find out if somebody is certified or not?
That's, yes,
And if they're a basic police officer or not,
yes,
as well as their training?
correct.
And you review those kind of reports a number of times?
Yes, sir. If the coordinator says we're going to have a certain class, he asks me to run their PSR, which is their personal status report, and it indicates all the classes, all their licenses, what they're certified in, and then all the classes they've taken.
And have you done that kind of running the PSR, the personal status report, for Adrian Gonzales?
When I was asked to, yes.
And does Adrian Gonzales, did he train also for your school?
What happens is that the departments sometimes request that we need a certain class, and it's up to the coordinator to say we have the class or not. And in this case, the school district was requesting to have a certain class, and the coordinator said, yes, we're good to have this class. So he gave me the paperwork, said, let's get started. We started posting, and then we started getting all the paperwork ready for that training.
And was the trainer that was selected Adrian Gonzales?
On record, yes.
And do you know Adrian Gonzales?
Yes.
And is he the man sitting at the far end of the defense table?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, we stipulate. Thank you, Your Honor. And so you've talked to me about you gather all of the paperwork for the training. Is that
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes, sir.
And then as training day comes, do you have additional duties?
Just make sure I hand all the paperwork. If it's in-house in the office area, I make sure I give the paperwork to the instructor, or if it's off our area, out of our area, I give that to the coordinator so he can take that over to wherever the training is taking place.
And how do you keep up with who attends the course?
I see the sign-in sheets.
Excuse me?
I see the report of training and the sign-in sheets.
That paperwork is all given back to you as well?
Yes, sir.
And then what do you do with the paperwork?
And then once I check attendance, I check everybody that signed in on the reported training and everybody that signs in on the attendance sheet for the AM and the PM, because if it's an 8-hour training, we do 2 sign-in sheets, one for the morning session, one for the afternoon. So I just verified all the attendance signatures are on all paperwork.
Okay. So is it safe to say that you take care of the paperwork for the continuing education for law enforcement from start to finish?
Correct.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
So in showing you exhibits 1027 through 1035, do you recognize what that document is?
Let me get my other glasses, please. Where do you want me to see?
Can you tell me what that document is?
This is the personal status report, the PSR report for Mr. Adrian Gonzales.
The same man in the courtroom today, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
State offers exhibit 1027 through 1035.
We tendered this earlier together. Your Honor, after speaking with the defense, they would prefer that I offer this as one document. I have no objection to offer it. State's Exhibit 1027 as the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement Personnel Status Report.
No objection is presented there, Judge.
All right, submitted.
May we display that to the jury, Your Honor?
Yes.
Starting with page 1, on the top left, Well, this, at the top, it shows that this is a personnel status report, is that correct?
Correct,
And it's for Adrian Gonzales.
correct.
And the next section, could you tell us what career and professional training is?
You're talking about the service history? Where?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, what did you ask?
What is this section, the top section there, career and professional training?
Oh, okay. It just, it says where he received his training hours. It's got institution, it's got Southwest Texas Junior College. He has 83 college credits. The total higher educational hours are 83 hours. And then it says total higher educational points, 1,660 hours. Total military hours is 0, so the total is 1,660 hours.
Okay. So there's a difference between education hours and total higher education points.
Mm-hmm.
Is that just TCO assigns a number of points to each educational credit hour?
It means that he submitted his college, Southwest Texas College transcript to TCO, and they recorded 83 hours.
Thank you. The next section is service history.
Okay, yes, sir.
And does it indicate how long Adrian Gonzales has been a police officer?
Yes, sir. It indicates when they start, the service started, and when the service ends.
And what was Adrian Gonzales' first work with law enforcement?
He started back in 2010. He started working as a peace officer for the Uvalde Police Department, and the service ended on 7/16/2021. And then he went to work for the school district starting July 19th of 2021 through November 18th of 2022.
And you say the school district, is that the Uvalde Consolidated Independent School District Police Department?
Yes, sir.
And so was he working there on May 24th, 2022
Yes, sir.
as a police officer?
Yes.
So how many total years did he have with the Uvalde Police Department?
It shows here with the Uvalde Police Department as 10 years, 10 months.
And with the school district?
1 year, 4 months.
Thank you.
Mhm.
If you'll now go to the second page.
Okay.
Award information. Could you tell us what what information is contained in that?
What is contained in that is his level of certification. Whether he's a basic peace officer, intermediate officer, advanced officer, master peace officer license, and the school-based law enforcement officer.
And those certifications that you just read out, Adrian Gonzales has each of those.
Yes, sir.
Not just the basic peace officer, but all the way up to master peace officer,
Correct.
as well as certified as a school-based law enforcement officer.
Correct.
Thank you. And then we have a major section called courses completed.
Mm-hmm.
What are we speaking about here?
That is that's where the officers take all in-service trainings. It starts with the very last training that they've had all the way to the beginning.
So it starts with the most current,
It starts with the most current, yes, sir.
so it kind of goes in reverse order.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Mhm.
And if you would, could you go down to the bottom of page 2,
Okay.
and could you tell us what course that is?
That is the SBLE active shooter training that was held on December 17th of 2021.
And how many hours credit did Adrian Gonzales get for taking the active shooter training course in December of 2021?
8 hours.
And was that at your institution?
No, well, we reported it, yes.
Oh, so
But-
this just means you reported it.
Yes, sir. I believe that, yes, that's what it says, Southwest Texas Junior College, LEA.
And that's your group?
Mhm.
Thank you.
And on the next page, page 3,
Okay.
at the top, school-based law enforcement training.
Mm-hmm.
Is that also at your,
No, sir.
okay, where was that?
That was taught at the Texas State University Texas School Safety Center.
Thank you. And then to finish out 2021, is there a total number of unit hours that he took that year?
Yes, sir.
And how many was that?
101.
Thank you. Going to the bottom of page 3, are you familiar with who the Middle Rio Grande Law Enforcement Academy is?
Yes, sir.
Could you tell us who that is?
That is us. We used to be called the Middle Rio Grande Law Enforcement Academy, and then we switched our name over to Southwest Texas College Law Enforcement Academy.
Okay. And so, can you tell us course number 2050? I think it's the fourth line from the bottom, what that course is?
2050 is the very first one on that. The SWAT class, other than 3301 or 3310, is that? The class is 2050. That's the course number, 2050.
And what is SWAT?
SWAT stands for I don't remember.
That's
sorry.
fine. That's fine.
You're good.
How many hours of SWAT training did he get?
He received 60 hours of training.
Thank you. And the next page, about halfway down, I'm looking for course numbers 3305.
Okay.
Do you see those?
Yes, sir.
And could you tell us what the first 3305 states?
It's active shooter response. First class was on 4/13/2018 for 40 hours with the Middle Rio Grande LEA.
And was there a second training for active shooter response?
Yes, sir. There was an active shooter response on February 27th of 2018 at Texas Department of Public Safety, LEA.
And the 3310 just below that?
It's the SWAT in-service training on January 30th of 2018 for 8 hours at the Uvalde Police Department.
And what is in-service training?
In-service is the trainings that we do for the officers.
Thank you. Going to page number 5.
Okay.
The last two courses that were reported by Adrian Gonzales.
Okay.
Course numbers 3310. Could you tell us what those were?
It was a SWAT in-service training on October 22nd, 2015 with the Uvalde Police Department training roster. And then 3310 was also done on SWAT in-service training on 9/15/2015, 8 hours with the Uvalde Police Department training rosters.
Thank you. Turning next to page 7, toward the top. Is there a course entitled 2050?
Yes, sir.
And could you tell us what that was?
That was the SWAT class, SWAT, other than 3301 course or 3310.
And when was it taught?
This was done in November 22 of 2013 for 60 hours with the Middle Rio Grande Law Enforcement Academy.
60 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And page 7, toward the bottom, 4 lines up. I'm looking at course number 3301.
Mhm.
Could you tell us what that was?
Yes, sir. Basic SWAT course on October 12th of 2012 for 60 hours by the Middle Rio Grande Law Enforcement Academy.
Thank you. And so then, the last page, page 9, under total hours,
Yes, sir.
there's 2 sections there. Can you tell us what those 2 sections are and for how many hours he was given credit?
Okay, the total hours were 1,948. It says total career professional hours, 1,660. And then total TICO course hours was 1,948 for a total hour of 3608.
So 1,948 specifically 2 TICO approved courses.
Correct.
And at the bottom, is that the certification to show that TICO issued this document?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So in addition to Adrian Gonzales taking some classes from y'all, I believe you testified earlier that he also trained for y'all. Is that correct?
He was an instructor in one of our classes, yes.
And did you provide us the paperwork for that class that he trained?
Yes, sir.
And I'll show you State's Exhibit 927 and ask you if this is the instructional lesson plan that Adrian Gonzales provided.
Okay, this was updated by my coordinator. He's the one that composed this together.
Okay, and who was the instructor of this course?
It shows here instructors were Adrian Gonzales and Mike Hernandez.
And that would be the same Adrian Gonzales as the manager.
Yes, sir.
And while you're saying, I guess you're saying he didn't create the document, but this is what he taught.
Yes, sir. That document was given to me from my coordinator.
State offers Exhibit 927. It is marked with number of ways, but I'm going to offer this 927.